Today we will be helping you review your history for Southeast Asia, Oceania, the Middle East, Africa, and Mesoamerica from the time period of 600 to 1450. What you want to do is you want to open your textbook to where the 600 period begins, and then you want to read it yourself.
I'm APWH.
Hi, I'm Carolina Para.
Hey guys, my name is Jasmine.
I'm Isaiah Rodriguez.
I'm Janelle.
Hi, I'm Samantha Martinez.
And welcome to Collision Pathway.
Around the same time period, Islam arose in the Arabian society. After toppling the Sassanid dynasty, Muslim conquerors adopted Persian techniques. Many lands of varied cultural background led to a large society called Dar al-Islam. This meant an Arabic term that means the House of Islam. Prophet Muhammad began his spiritual transformation at age 40. His experience left him with the convictions that there was one true deity, Allah. Muslims compiled Muhammad's revelations in the holy book of Islam, the Quran. The Umayyad dynasty arose from 661 to 750 CE. The caliph after Muhammad was Abu Bakr. The Umayyad dynasty temporarily solved the problem of succession. It established a capital at Damascus in Syria. It ruled the Dar al-Islam for the interest of Arabian military aristocracy. It had a policy toward conquered peoples and levied the jizya, which was a head tax. The Umayyad declined due to the discontent of conquered and resistance of the Shia. The Abbasid dynasty soon arose afterwards. Abu al-Abbas, descendant of Muhammad's uncle, allied with the Shias and non-Arab Muslims. The Abbasid dynasty showed no special favor to Arab military aristocracy. They relied heavily on Persian techniques of statecraft. Harun al-Rashid was a high point of the Abbasid dynasty. They declined because the struggle for succession between Harun's sons led to civil war. Later, the Seljuk Turks controlled the imperial family.
Following the Han dynasty, Yuan Jian established the Sui dynasty. Under Yuan Jian's rule, the Grand Canal was built, but soon after he died, Tang Tunxing established the Tang dynasty. During the reign of Tang, he established the equal field system, which provided an economic foundation for. Due to careless leaders ruling the Tang Empire after Tang Tunxing, the Tang dynasty fell, and so came the establishment of the Song dynasty. Under the ruling of Song Tenzong, the government became extremely centralized. However, financial and military problems soon led to their decline, including Mongol invasions, which led to the fall of the Song dynasty.
Before the rise of the Aztec Empire, the Mayan Empire declined mysteriously. Some people argue that it was due because of social unrest, natural disasters, or outside invaders. Or what I think was aliens. After the Mayans came the Aztecs, also known as the Mexicans. The Aztecs built their capital at Teotihuacan. The Aztecs were also known for their powerful army and their amazing military. The Aztecs were known for their powerful army, and with that they conquered many, bringing their empire to a total of 12 million people. But despite their size, the Aztecs had no form of government ever documented. Aztec religion was tied to the military because their purpose was to obtain human sacrifices. In South America, the Incan Empire started in the Andes Mountain. Since the Incas had no source of animal labor, their prime source was humans. Eventually, they were able to support large cities with their capital at Cusco, which held up to 300,000 people. Incan women, just like the Aztec women, played domestic roles. Incan religion was polytheistic, and their main focus was the sun god, to whom they would perform human sacrifices to at the Temple of the Sun.
Bananas equaled population growth inside of Africa. Not only that, but due to the new invention of the camel saddle, it enabled Muslims to travel between the Trans-Sahara Desert. Societies in Africa changed from being kingships and chiefdoms to regional empires such as Ghana, Congo, and Zimbabwe, and the Mali Empire. Swahili city-states were created in the eastern coast of Africa due to Indian Ocean trade. In Africa, the gender equality was much closer, as women had many more rights and opportunities, such as women could be blacksmiths. In Africa, they had kingship groups, extended families, age grouping, and clans. Africans also owned slaves, which were usually prisoners of war. Original African religion was very different and diverse through different African groups, but they mainly consisted of diviners, oracles, lesser gods, monotheistic beliefs, and spirits. Christianity and Islam also spread into Africa. Many believe that kingdoms only converted to these religions to create better relations with traders, such as Muslim traders. An example of a Christian kingdom was the African kingdom of Axum.
Mariners were able to trade around the area of the Indian Ocean basin because of developing innovations. A notable Portuguese mariner was Vasco da Gama, who created a wind system that encouraged Indian Ocean trade. Trade throughout the Indian Ocean basin can be followed at established Indian ports in India.
During this time period in Europe, the Frankish kingdoms emerged under the reign of Charlemagne. At this time, Charlemagne initiated the feudal system, in which the monarchs granted the land to the vassals. At this time, posed under the Magna Carta. There was religious conflict between two religious groups, Roman Catholicism and Orthodox Christianity Church. Both churches had different viewpoints, and at this time, the church promoted Christianity.
Thanks for watching Collision Pathway. I hope everyone learned something important for the AP test. Bye!